So this time, before I take you to show you the property that I've got up my sleeve for you today, I am just stood at Shernehold Fields. So this is a wonderful green space which is set just off Dunch Lane in Melksham. It's just up the road from the George Ward development, which is where the house in question is. So I'm going to give a little bit of a spin round and then I'm going to walk you over there in a moment and show you a little bit more. So I've just walked through from Shernehold Fields. It's literally taken me all of about 30 seconds through that little pathway just up there, and opens up onto this amazing green space on the George Ward development, where behind me you will see we have the most amazing large playing fields area, sort of children's play park, lots of space all around us. And the property I'm going to take you to is similar to those 3 stories in the background, but it's down through that direction there on towards the front of the development at an area called College Row. Built in Cotswold stone, it's one of the more popular designs on this development, and least of all the park spaces that we've got nearby. You also really conveniently placed for Melksham town centre, but also the train station, all within easy walking distance. And also if you wanted to go a little bit more rural, you can go back towards the shore and Whitley area and pick up on all the fabulous facilities and countryside walks there as well. So with no more ado, let me take you in and show you this fabulous 3-bedroom home. So let me take you inside this really lovely 3-storey 3-bedroom townhouse, 3 double bedrooms. But before we go in, just to show you that we've got a little bit of front garden here, just giving a little bit of depth before you get to the front window. And then as I pan round, you'll see that we've got 2 parking spaces just in front of the property. Now as we come through, you first come to a little entrance lobby. Really useful space to have, especially with these modern homes. You tend to walk straight in through the into the living room. So I'm just going to come in, but then quickly just turn around and show you that we've got this fabulous lobby area for coats and for your shoes and things. So really useful addition. This property also comes with an alarm. Doesn't necessarily need it, it's only wired for downstairs, but just gives you that extra little bit of sense of security. Now this living room is a really lovely size, really big furniture in here, so do bear that in mind. It's absolutely beautiful, but it might give you a false impression that this room is smaller than it is at the moment. So really good, generous sized room. You've got that lovely fireplace in the middle. Now this is an electric point for a fire, and this particular fireplace is freestanding, so we'll go with the owners onto their next new home, but easy enough to pop your own back in there if you want to, and not very expensive at all. So I'm just going to swing around now and show you this really lovely useful lobby area. It's a little internal lobby with the stairs going off to the the right hand side, and then on the left hand side here we have your downstairs cloakroom. So really nice large space, so good for some extra storage as you can see as well, and a really nice contemporary basin and toilet in here. Now everything is quite modern and contemporary in this property because it is only 3 years old, and so as a result you have the remainder of a 10-year NHBC warranty with it. So coming into the kitchen diner, you've got a fabulous space here with 2 wonderful large French doors that will take you out onto the garden. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek out there in a moment. But just as I pan round, you can see we have more than enough space for a table and chairs on this side. And then you've got the kitchen units all set round in a U shape with the sink set underneath the window. Now currently these guys have also got a freestanding dishwasher set just to the right hand side, and that potentially again is making this room a little bit more full. And if you didn't have that, you may well find that you have that table set out as a fully operating table most of the time. But dishwashers are important as far as I'm concerned, so I'm with them on that one. Really nice range of the higher spec cupboards that would have been chosen, and the combi boiler is sitting behind that one on the right hand side. Also nice to see that it's been upgraded with a properly tiled floor as well. So I'm going to take you on through and upstairs and then finish off in the garden in a moment. So as we come up the stairs to the first floor, you've got 2 really good double bedrooms on this first floor level, and the first one we come to is actually bedroom 2, set on the front. This is a really nice sized double, currently being used as a massive dressing room, but also as a study area as well. So as I pan round, you'll see we've got a very large desk and chair just there in front of me, lots of storage cupboards over on the right hand side going right into the corner there. So again, not giving you a very good feel on the side of the room. And as I pan round, you'll see we've got a lovely sized desk and a huge chair, two really nice windows throwing lots of light in, and then more storage over on the other side. So this is more than comfortably a double room. The other nice thing with this is as we get to this level, you already have some very nice views out across and over towards the fields beyond. So I'm just going to pan round and take you through now to bedroom 3. So bedroom 1's up in the loft. Bedroom 3, very similar size to bedroom 2, to be fair. You've got this really nice double room, lovely big window overlooking the back and overlooking your garden. Great amount of space over here, so we've got another one of those freestanding fireplaces that snuck in. Lovely feature. And then you've got all the storage for bookcases, shelving. And then as I come back right over to this side, you'll see that we've got a desk and chair over on this side as well. So obviously a lot of people working from home still here. If I just come back a bit more, you can see we've got even more space behind the door there. So really nice sized room, really good double. Like I said, overlooking the gardens. And on this floor, both these rooms are served by the main bathroom, which is in the middle here. So this room has just recently had some new tiling put in, which is just being finished off as we speak. But you've got a really nice size because you've got space for storage over on this side. You've got the toilet, basin in the middle, nice and contemporary, and then a really nice large bath over on this side with the tiling round. So really nice room for spare, as a spare bathroom for guests. So coming up to the top floor, this is the real lovely room up in the loft. Really nice to have this straight ahead of you. Straight away you're seeing that we have a nice storage cupboard there. And then as I turn right, it opens up into this really lovely loft room. Now what's great about these is that there's no restriction on the height at all. Really lovely size, really nice big double room with a huge ensuite, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm just panning back to show you that we've got a standard double there, but we've got tons of space either side of it for chests of drawers and bedside tables. And then as I come in and just pan left slightly towards the window, you'll see that we've got those lovely farm and field views going over the top there. You can tell we've got the road at the front, but you can't hear it, which is absolutely fantastic. And enough space over here for an extra unit and the TV if you want one up in the loft, in your loft room. So as we come through, I'm just going to show you the actual ensuite. And this space again has been opened up. So it's now a really nice sized room. Brand new tiling again on the floor, some of it just on the edges being finished off, if you see any of that. But this section over to the right would have once been all boxed in as storage and now has been opened up. So it creates even more floor space over on this side and a really handy area over the bulkhead to be able to put some more storage units but still keep that feeling of space in here. Now you've got the lovely Velux window over to the side there, and then as I pan round and come back to this side, you can see that we've got the basin underneath the window in the light, which is lovely. Toilet just tucked in the corner, still more space for storage over there, and then a really nice size shower cubicle as well. So let me take you downstairs, back through this lovely master bedroom and right the way down to the garden where we'll just finish off. I'll just recap as we go. So that was the biggest bedroom on the top floor, but equally almost as big second and third bedrooms. This is the beauty of townhouses. You've got really lovely sized rooms, and a lot of people struggle with the layout of a townhouse because they're often a little bit top heavy. But the way to view it is to always use one of these big bedrooms as a flexible room, to be either a study and a guest suite with a pull-out futon-y type bed in here, or even have it just as a study and a second kind of living room, where one of you can hide away and watch your own TV when the other one wants to watch the sport or the rubbish TV, as my other half would say. So I'm just going to bring you back down, show you the lobby, back through to the kitchen breakfast room, and then just going to take you out into the garden just to give you a feel for the outside space. And straight away we see on the left you've got a little gravelled area, which is where they keep their dog nice and comfortable when he's not in the house. And then mostly laid to lawn, as you can see, with a pathway up to the back. And that pathway is taking you through to your side access, so that you can then go right round to the front again, down this pathway this direction. So nice and easy and nice and straightforward if you need to bring anything into the garden. So really lovely size space, not bad at all for a townhouse, a really nice long garden. And nice, actually not too bad not too overlooked for a new build, because quite often you've got several houses looking in on you, and that's one of the compromises. But with this one, I believe that's just a little 2-bed at the back there, so that's probably the second bedroom. That's the only one really where it's directly overlooking the garden, if somebody cared to stand in it and look out. So if you're in a position to proceed, this property is set in an absolutely stunning location, really popular development because it's so close to Shaw and Whitley villages, also very close to the Shaw Primary School. You've got the play parks on the corner, you've got a really lovely area to walk dogs just literally a stone's throw away, and yet you could still walk into town and to the train station as well. So definitely one to come and have a look at. Absolutely brilliant suggestion of an investment property as well, if somebody's looking for a nice investment. And this would fetch just over around about the £1,000 a month mark nowadays. So do get in touch if you'd like to come and have a look and see this property in the flesh as such, because I do think it really will showcase itself even better then. Look forward to seeing you soon.